In a quiet village, nestled between rolling green hills where the mist settles like a soft blanket, lives a 6-year-old boy named Leo. Far from the clamor of the city, his world is tuned to the gentle rhythm of nature. Each day for him begins not with a jarring alarm, but with the sweet melody of birdsong and the first rays of sun painting his window gold, promising a new day of discovery. He may be small, but his imagination is as vast as the sky above his little cottage. His heart overflows with a boundless curiosity for the world, a curiosity nurtured by his grandparents. Their gentle smiles are his sunshine, and their endless stories of whispering woods and sparkling rivers fill his days with warmth and wonder, planting seeds of adventure in his mind. His world is simple, a cozy cottage with a bright red door, a sprawling garden, and 2 people who adore him. But his kingdom is the garden. It's a wonderland of towering sunflowers that he imagines as friendly giants, and secret pathways that lead to uncharted territories. For Leo, this was an infinite universe of adventure, where every leaf and stone held a story. In his eyes, life wasn't just perfect. It was a grand expedition waiting to unfold, and every great explorer needs a loyal co-pilot, a trusted first mate. Leo's was a golden Labrador, a furry best friend with a perpetually wagging tail and a heart full of pure sunshine. He was the keeper of secrets and the bravest companion on any quest. At the center of it all is Max. Max isn't just a dog. To Leo, he is a knight, a partner in adventure, and above all, his best friend. Wherever Leo goes, Max follows. Wherever Max goes, Leo laughs. Together they transform the ordinary into something magical. But one afternoon, something unexpected happens. While chasing butterflies, Max pauses. His nose twitches. His paws scratch the soil. Something is hidden, waiting to be discovered. And then, a secret reveals itself. A rusty, weathered box buried deep under the tree. Leo's eyes widen. His heart races. What could be inside? A sudden, frantic scrabbling pulled Leo from his daydream. It was Max, paws a blur of excitement, digging furiously near the old oak. He'd unearthed something hard and metallic, a rusty, weathered box. Leo brushed away the soil, his fingers tracing the faded patterns. His eyes widened, his heart raced. What could be inside? He shared a look with Max, who whined softly in anticipation. Taking a deep breath, Leo wedged his fingers under the lid and pulled. With a long, low groan, the box creaked open, releasing the scent of old earth and forgotten time as a warm golden light spilled out, bathing Leo's face in a gentle glow. Inside, nestled on faded velvet, lay a treasure trove of forgotten things. A small wooden soldier, his red coat chipped but his posture still proud, a tiny spinning top, and a faded sepia photograph of children long grown, their smiles echoing a past joy right into the present. Tucked beneath it all was a tiny handwritten note, its paper yellowed and fragile. Leo's fingers trembled slightly as he carefully unfolded it. The ink was faint, but as he held it to the light, the words became clear, a whisper from the past. To the one who finds this, know that this garden is magical if you believe. The words settled in Leo's heart, and his imagination ignited. He looked up, and the garden was no longer just grass and dirt. It was a sprawling, magnificent kingdom. The ancient tree became a majestic castle, its rough bark weathered stone, its branches reaching like stony turrets towards the clouds, with leaves for royal banners. The colorful flowers, swaying in the breeze, were a secret army of loyal soldiers. The tall sunflowers were the royal guards, and the roses were brave knights, their petals like vibrant banners pledging their allegiance. And Max? Max was no longer just a dog. He let out a happy bark, a knight's solemn vow. He was Sir Max, the bravest knight in the realm. With a giggle, Leo wove a crown of daisies and dandelions, a fitting coronet for his noble friend. Max sat with proud stillness, accepting his royal duty. Their first royal decree was an adventure. Leo grabbed 2 old blankets, which became magnificent flowing capes. Together, King Leo and Sir Max charged through their kingdom, patrolling the borders of the stone path and defending their castle from a grumpy squirrel invader. Exhausted and happy, they tumbled into the soft grass as the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple. The treasure wasn't gold or jewels. It was the belief, sparked by a simple note, that an ordinary garden could be a world of adventure, and a dog could be the bravest of knights. Lying there, with Sir Max's head on his chest, Leo knew their kingdom would be waiting for them, and many more adventures tomorrow. With a final creak, the old wooden box was open. Leo and Max peered inside, their hearts thumping. No gold coins, just curious things. A river stone, worn smooth by secret currents. A star map, faded as if it had guided ancient explorers. And a single brilliant red feather. For a moment there was silence, but then a look passed between them. To Leo and Max, these weren't just objects, they were keys to 100 new worlds. Their days became stories, woven from sunlight and pure imagination. Every afternoon brought a new quest. Guided by the faded star map, they journeyed to find the Whispering Falls, the garden hose trickling into a puddle. The smooth riverstone became a magical gem to calm fierce beasts, a role Max played with happy growls. They sailed seas of tall grass, the red feather a symbol of their brave expedition. They scaled mountains of mossy stones, their small backyard transforming into a vast and wondrous land just waiting to be explored. But as the sun dipped low, casting long shadows across their kingdom, their adventures paused. Leo sat beneath the old oak, the treasure box open beside him. He looked at the stone, the map, and the feather. He remembered Max splashing in the Whispering Falls, and how they had laughed until their sides hurt. That was the real magic. He realized the thrill wasn't in the finding, but in the seeking together. The joy wasn't in the objects, but in the shared gasps of excitement. In truth, the real treasure wasn't hidden in the box. It was there all along. A living, breathing treasure that needed no map. It was in the joyful echo of Leo's laughter as Max chased his own tail in a dizzying circle. It was in the quiet moments of comfortable silence when Max would rest his head on Leo's knee, a silent promise of companionship. It was the unwavering loyalty in a pair of warm brown eyes and the unbreakable bond between a boy and his dog. Because sometimes, magic isn't found in what we discover. It's found in who we share it with. The feather wasn't magical, but the dream of flying together was. The simplest moments become extraordinary when you have your best friend by your side. There are more stories waiting to be told. If you believe in the magic of connection, subscribe now and join us for our next story of friendship and wonder. Because the best adventures are the ones we live together.